Didn't use my time to see in life what matters most. I wanna show my friends how much I care, how much I've grown. We were just kids under porch lights. Didn't know time disappeared like that. My bad, could've done better. That's life, I guess. I see the sun setting, quit life's ending. I don't wanna die, I'm still not ready. Thought I have a home full of riches and stories. Thought I'd be at peace, tell my friends I'm sorry.
Okay, so what's up guys, welcome back to West Wild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. So, I thought my phone was ringing, but it's not. I already took out my West African today, gave it a bite. I bought some plants, so I'm going to be putting some live plants in here because this is actually a bioactive setup. We have a bit of... There's the plants, I would have shown you afterwards, but my girlfriend has to jump the gun. There's isopods and stuff, there's cleanup crew to minimize handling with this guy. That's also why you don't really see him. You won't see the isopods because they're underneath the soil. But let's get him out. Let's move on real quick. And should I just shove my hand? Our girlfriend actually has to exit the vicinity. And you know, sorry about the dogs, they're fucking a pain in my rectum too. Jesus, okay. Girlfriend's quite destructive today it seems, but let's get this piece of shit out the way. And then let's get my banded West African. Hello, you've already been out today. Also want to feed, oh hello. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous animal. But let's get him before he zooms away. You can see how fast these guys are. Please don't put on me. Yes. We all know you're big and scary. Just wrapping around everything, but check how gorgeous this animal is. Absolutely gorgeous. Banded West African forest cobra. These guys aren't usually found in the hobby because they actually are quite rare. Most of the ones that you do find are actually wild caught. I think a guy named Tom Reptiles or something like that. He's a very sick guy, very cool keeper, but he finally bred the first F1 generation in Europe. Obviously I'm not in Europe, but I haven't seen any captive breds besides this guy actually. I actually don't know the parents of this guy, but with the size of him and where he came from, I doubt he was wild caught. And with the way that he's acting, but he's being a typical West African that's just going to climb all the way up the hook. So let's unravel him. Don't climb to my hand, darling. And then let's get it straight. One more wrap. Girlfriend's gonna get bit because she's walking in, but oh god. Okay. Let's do this quickly. Just free handle him straight into the bin. Straight into the bin. Yay. Bye bye. There's no water in there. I know you love to swim, but let's close up and plant some plants, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Oh, I thought my girlfriend was just getting a video of the snail, but yeah, fully bioactive setup. And yeah, all for the Nazis in the comments that have to have an opinion on fucking everything. I do know that these guys will eat the plants in here, but I couldn't really care less. They're living animals, so they came with the plants, so they're going to be staying in here. But if you want to come back, instead of just looking at a snail and show the whole enclosure, redid the whole enclosure, got a plant in the back there, these plants over here, still some of the broken off tree leaves, and then we also have some more of what that snail's on right in the corner over here, just to add something to this side. Then we also redid the Bo's enclosure down here. He's in the corner exploring, nice enrichment for him. Put one of the plants in the corner over here and added a few more leaves and stuff like that. Also gave me a bit of a fucking bite there, brother. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, he's a bit of a dickhead when I tried to take him out, but yeah, all good. So let's get the forest back in and see if he enjoys his new enclosure. Hopefully he does. And yeah, hello, how gorgeous are you? Look at that animal. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. I still like the proper West African a lot better than this guy. It's just a snake that I've grown to very much love. It's one of the first snakes that I handled after my venomous handling course. I had been dealing with snakes for about 2 years before that, but mainly just like copperheads and stuff like that while I was working at a reptile park. And then I got tasked to clean every single one of the enclosures, and I'll actually throw up the video of it. I took out a wild caught 2-meter West African forest cobra that even the guys with 20 years of experience didn't even want to handle. Obviously I didn't know this at that point. I just was tasked to clean out every single enclosure, and I'm a tall motherfucker, and if you see in the video that I showed, the enclosures were rather big, but I couldn't move around in there or dodge strikes or anything like that, so I had to get the snake out. Pretty stupid of me, but you know, we all do stupid things. But let's get this brother into his new enclosure, see if he likes it, see if he goes exploring, or see if he instantly just goes back into his hide. Hey, it looks stunning in your new enclosure. But yeah, this is the largest true cobra on the planet. People might be saying, oh, the king cobra, but that is in its own family. This is in the Naya family. This specific version of the forest cobra isn't the biggest, well, longest. They only get up to about 2.6 meters in length, which is still a fucking massive cobra. So if you think about it, it would be 60 centimeters still longer than me. He is exploring, but he's still hiding at the back. Again, I have to feed him later, so we'll see him then again. I don't like showing this guy because he does stress out very, very easily. But he's absolutely stunning. And then my girlfriend is enjoying the snail instead of one of the more rare snake species in South Africa. But closed up, and then I need to move on to something not so exciting. I have to deep clean the... Whoop! Couldn't get to the name. The motherfucking what's its name? Brown house mix. There we go. Finally got to it, because they have absolutely exploded out of shed, like literally exploded, and they're overdue for a deep clean. Please don't bite me. I've already been. Ooh, she's had a terrible. Okay, so I really did a deep clean on this guy's enclosure. I didn't show it because this female had a very terrible shed. As you can still see, there's a little bit of shed in there, so I soaked her and then I got most of the shed off. But as you can see on her lower third there, she was almost certainly gravid, so I'm expecting some eggs from her. Not trying to breed these guys, but I do keep a pair together, so hopefully they enjoy their new house with a lot more hides, a lot more decoration, everything like that. And then this is the male that is going to pop out of shed very, very soon. And you can see the drastic size difference of the males to the females, and this occurs in most snake species. The males are usually a lot smaller and the females are usually a lot bigger to accommodate the babies. So let's just close up, then we can move on to some other snakes. Okay, so as my girlfriend's fucking playing with my phone because she's now realized that Samsung is way better than iPhone. But yeah, I just filmed a bit of apology videos because I had to apologize to some people because they didn't like the way I handled. You know, it hurts me deep down to my core that these experts in handling everything have such terrible opinions about me. And yeah, it takes such a strain on my mental health. I can never like imagine doing that to someone else. I'm just fucking playing. I don't give a fuck. You guys, not you guys that are watching me on the continuous. Actually, the Don, I think that's his YouTube handle. Fucking sick motherfucker. Continuous support. Love you, my guy. Love you more than my girlfriend. I'm joking, but yeah, thank you so much for the continuous support. It really does mean a lot to me. Quite nice getting some positive comments every now and then, but I need to take out this East African green mamba. Twitchy motherfucker. Oi, I can't see your head. On my hand, no open mouth, thankfully. Jesus Christ, that could have been very bad. Let's close up and move on. So I guess that's called fucking karma, talking shit about people, about my handling, and then I had a fucking green mamba touch me. But as you guys can see, a bit red because I scratched on it to see if there was any blood coming out. Not a bite, just bumpy with the back of his neck. So what happened there was that this was like this. I'll just explain it quickly for anyone that's going to be in the comments, so I don't have to fucking respond to you, because I do show my fuck ups. Things happen. I was mistaken in that I grabbed too low in his body, but from what I saw, his head was around at the back over here, which what he usually does, he tries to climb at the back over here and then hold on. But at that last second when I pulled my hand away, I saw his head coming back up this way, and he launched back, and obviously what touched him. Mouth closed the whole time, only the neck touched my finger, and it's a lot more red than what it's supposed to be because I am stressed after that, and I also did squeeze it to see if there was any blood coming out. But it has been about half an hour, no symptoms have appeared. But yeah, so it just shows you that things can just change like that. And I mean, it's not going to change my handling style. I handle the way I feel comfortable. I fucked up though. I made an assumption, and you should never do that with venomous snakes. It's just something you guys should learn from. Even though I'm not a channel to teach you guys about handling or anything like that, I just love to share my passion with you guys. But yeah, so I guess that's good for a clickbait video. Maybe another big view video. But yeah, I guess it's just the can't get to the word. It's the dangers of the occupation, I guess. That's what I was trying to get to. I mean, we deal with these animals, people who keep the animals every single day. And you know, things go wrong. And I'm not like most other people. I like to show my fuck ups. I like to show where I go wrong, even when people give me negative criticism back. But yeah, let's get out this mamba. Hopefully have a fucking calmer time. But let's go. Hey, you wanted to kill me. Obviously he didn't. He got a fright because obviously I put pressure on his tail and he couldn't see what it was, so obviously he flung immediately back to sort of survey what was happening and things like that. So he didn't actually try and kill me. That's obviously just a joke. He's a super shy green mamba, but he doesn't seem very defensive and very willing to bite. Obviously he could have bit me right there, but yeah, this is the Dendroaspis angustupus, eastern green mamba. I've been raising this guy up from a wee little baby, and he's always been this temperamental. But let's get him into his new enclosure. Redid his enclosure, trying to upgrade my enclosure game a little bit, making it a little bit better for my animals. But yeah, again, guys, please don't replicate anything I do. I mean, I free handled this mamba before, haven't done it on video, but yeah, you can just see there. I'll never claim to be a professional snake handler, professional anything. I would like to do this as a job for the rest of my life because I love sharing my passion for these animals and I love to educate people around them. I have done a few educational shows and it was absolutely a blast, even though I hate public speaking. I guess you guys can see that sometimes in the videos. I stutter over my words and I get very nervous. Not only if you guys see me be nervous, it's more so trying to talk to you than it is to about handling. But yeah, I absolutely love teaching people about these animals. I usually stay, if the people are interested on my call outs, I usually stay a little bit longer and try and educate about them. Educate the snakes. Educate them about snakes, and this is what I mean by I get stressed out talking. I fumble over my words a lot. You guys will see I say a lot. I'm trying to get a lot better with it. And obviously YouTube is helping a lot with that. But yeah, so it wasn't the snake's fault, it was completely my fault. I will show my mess ups and things like that. And just, yeah, reserve your fucking shitty know-it-all comments to yourself. I know I fucked up. Is what it is, happens sometimes. But yeah, gonna move on to some feeding that will hopefully not fucking raise my heart rate to like 170 again. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. After that fucking fantastic experience, it's obviously happened a lot before, but it's the first time that I've ever caught it on camera. Well, not a lot, but I mean like close calls is what I'm saying. But let's see if Mr. Neotropical wants something to eat. It's been a bit weird with food lately, so because he always looks interested and then he doesn't actually take. Okay. Yeah, was that a strike? Or are you just being a defensive little bastard like you always are? Yeah. Yeah, you want it? No? Okay, we'll leave it in there for you. Move your hide over here. Please don't bite my hand. I've had too many close calls today. And then, yeah, you want it. It really does look like you want it. Okay. But this is a neotropical rattlesnake found in South America. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous rattlesnake species. It's my favorite, just after that of the Eurocoin, which we will be moving on to next, but I'm just going to leave it in there for him. Hopefully he figures out that it's food and not foe, but girlfriend's going to have to move a little bit back because I'm going to be offering my honey sharp-nosed vipers something to eat. So these guys, just both of them have popped out of shed. In the last video, you guys would have seen that that I cleaned up the male. Cleaned up the male full shed, and the female just popped out of her shed recently now as well. So let's see if they want something to eat. This male has, ever since I got him, he has been a bit weird with food. Like, he does take a very long time to actually want to eat. There we go. But he strikes and misses, which is very weird, and then he won't take his food because he like strikes the plant, and I think he actually needs to strike the animal. There we go. Might have missed it, but this female does look very interested in some food. So let's see if she wants. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome, 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 awesome. So we're gonna leave it there. Happy that they're eating again. The male absolutely destroyed the other rat in the back. So let's be a little bit careful. Fucking ghosts. I swear it's these people that fucking oh, please don't. Let's do this. Be a bit safer. I swear it's these people that fucking comment about my hand to me. Bad juju, brother. But let's move on to the Eurocoin, my absolute favorite rattlesnake species on the planet. This Okie is a dickhead and a half. And he was actually why I was making that sarcastic apology, because are you going to strike or are you going to take it like a gentleman, like you always do? Gentleman it is. You missed the head. Hey, do you know? You opened your mouth a little bit. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a strike. But yeah, so I feed this guy way more often than you should feed any rattlesnakes, because he always likes to take these small meals. He doesn't take the appropriate size meals that I can actually offer to him. But yeah, so he's going to eat up, and then we can move on to some other snakes. And then I just have to keep an eye on these fucking sharp noses. Male at the back is actually adjusting his jaws. Yawning, as some might say. But yeah, they do like to steal each other's food, so do have to keep an eye on. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Let's see. Come. I know you want it. Come. You had it in your mouth. Come. Take it like a gentleman and then start eating. Oh god. Are you really gonna be like this? Are you really gonna be like this? Hey. So that's why I usually wait before I close the enclosures. But he's been fine recently. Let's just get off all the shit. Shake it off. And then see if he wants it. Because my god, is he a bit of a dickhead sometimes when it comes to feeding. There we go. I think he'll take it again now. Hey. No? Okay. I'll leave it in here for him and then he can fucking decide if he wants it or not. Let's close up and move on to some other snakes. Okay, so the West African did look quite interested, but I think I handled him 2 or 3 times today, because I wasn't actually going to put in the plants today. So I cleaned out his enclosure. I think I said that at the beginning of the video when I actually did take him out. So I think he's a little bit spooked. What's up? Oh, that's just rat gut. I mean, I save it for later because I like to eat it. But come check the red-tailed boa. Also, read at his enclosure. He's out there hunting. So hopefully we can get quite a nice shot of him eating. I have one small little rat left. So let's just see if we can get a good shot. Need to move this shit out the way. And let's see. Do you want it? Do you want it? Ah, tagged. There we go. Didn't really get a great shot, but you saw like almost a documentary style. Close this because it's a bit too much. But there you can see him. That guy is doing super well. Absolutely love him. And then the puff adder, huge meal. Hasn't had that big of a meal for a very long time. Almost got it down. He's doing so well. I'm fucking so stoked with him. Big shout out to the vet that actually had a look at him, because yeah, a lot of people around here actually had to travel for about an hour and a half to go see a vet. I don't know why my girlfriend's looking at me like that. She's looking at me like I'm fucking not telling the truth. But yeah, I had to travel an hour and a half to get someone that actually would see a venomous snake. It's quite difficult around here, even with my wild caught snakes that are injured. I basically have to look after them myself because no veterinarian around here will actually see them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Don't stop. Don't be as dumb as me as how I was today with that green mamba. Got a bit too comfortable. If you do keep venomous, don't do what I do. Cool. Love you guys. Cheers.
Damn, this grown man screaming like a toddler. Ain't no surprise why your wife doesn't want you. Walking through the hall, bruh, spirits too terrified to haunt us.